Hello! Welcome back to another episode of Dive Deep, where we talk about all things D&D and storytelling. I am your host, and today we gonna be diving deep into the Amazing Digital Circus episode 6, A Good Day to Die. If you're new here and you want more content like this, maybe hit that subscribe button. And if you do, make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss future uploads. The Amazing Digital Circus is a series by Critical Role where the cast is trapped inside of a virtual reality world with no way to log out. In this world, they play characters who are part of an esports team competing in the world's most prestigious fighting tournament. They are guided by an enigmatic AI assistant, known as the host, who appears as a young girl in their base camp. As the story has progressed, the players have discovered that the host is actually the consciousness of the world itself, a digital being born from the collective unconscious of every player who has ever entered this virtual world. It is also revealed that the players have been unknowingly brainwashed since childhood to be the perfect competitors, their memories replaced with false ones that made them natural fighters with unquenchable bloodlust. They are now at the end of their fight with one match remaining before they win the championship. But what happens when Laudna dies? How will it affect the rest of the party? And how will it change the outcome of the game? Let's find out. Before we jump into my analysis, let me know in the comments below what your favorite moments were from episode 6. What was the best scene or moment for you? Why? This will help us get a better conversation going down in the comments and really allow us to talk about different scenes that may not have stood out to other people. So let me know down there. Let's start off our discussion by talking about the thumbnail and title of the episode. The thumbnail shows Landa on the left side and Orim on the right. Orim is visibly crying while Landa seems kind of ethereal and otherworldly. The title of the episode is A Good Day to Die. These two elements set the tone for this episode and point to the major plot points happening within. By showing Orim crying and Landa looking so distant and out of place, we know that something terrible is about to happen to her. The title confirms this. We know that Landa is probably going to die in this episode, but what does it mean for a character to have a good day to die? Well, it depends on how they go. It could be seen as a good day if she goes in a blaze of glory, taking out multiple enemies and dying a hero instead of a coward. On the other hand, it could be seen as a good day if she dies peacefully in her sleep without pain or struggle. Looking at the thumbnail and title together, it seems like Landa is having a good day to die. She looks calm and peaceful, almost as if she's accepting of whatever fate awaits her. In the last episode, Landa found herself at death's door after being poisoned by her opponent during the semi-final. Chetney and the rest of the party managed to stabilize her condition and bring her back from the brink of death, but she was left in a weakened state and unable to fight in the final match. Laudna's condition becomes a point of contention between her and Orim. Laudna believes that she needs to rest and recover before she can fight again, but Orim is angry at her for letting him down and refusing to fight for the team. He feels like he has to win this tournament, not just for himself, but for everyone who has ever believed in him. Orim is so determined to win that he's willing to put his own life on the line. He confronts Laudna, threatening to kill her if she doesn't agree to fight. However, Laudna refuses, stating that she would rather die than betray herself. This conflict between Laudna and Orim highlights the pressure and expectations that come with being a competitor in such a high-stakes tournament. As the final match begins, Chetney and Fern are able to convince Orim to listen to his heart and give Landa more time to recover. They tell him that winning the championship is worth sacrificing his soul, and that true strength comes from working together as a team. Orim takes their advice to heart and apologizes to Landa for threatening her. He promises to support her no matter what she decides to do. Orim's change of heart is a testament to the power of friendship and the importance of staying true to yourself, even in the face of intense pressure. However, it's not just Orim who is struggling with the pressure to win. As Laudna tries to recover, she has visions of the outside world, specifically of a woman named Yadina, who seems to be very important to her past. These visions are cryptic and don't give Laudna any clear answers, but they do motivate her to fight. Laudna realizes that she needs to win the championship in order to get back to Odana and figure out what her connection is to her past. Landa's determination to win the tournament grows, even if it means putting her life on the line. Meanwhile, Chetney has been secretly investigating the host and her connection to the world. He discovers that the host is actually the world itself, and that she has been manipulating the players for her own amusement. Chetney is horrified by this discovery and vows to stop her, even if it means betraying his friends. Chetney's decision to go against his friends is a major plot twist in the story. It raises questions about trust and loyalty and challenges the party's unity. The episode ends with the final match of the tournament. The stakes are high and the competition is fierce. Landa, despite her weakened state, agrees to fight, and the party rallies around her, supporting her every step of the way. The ending leaves us on a cliffhanger, unsure of what will happen to Landa and the party. But one thing is for sure, the next episode will be filled with action and danger. Now that we've talked about the plot, let's shift gears and talk about some of the themes explored in episode 6. First up, we have the theme of identity. Throughout the episode, Landa continues to struggle with figuring out who she is. She is still trying to piece together her past and figure out what her connection is to the outside world. In addition, she is also trying to figure out what her role is on the team and what her purpose is in the grand scheme of things. Identity is a big theme in this show, and it's one that resonates with me because I think we all struggle with figuring out who we are and where we belong. Another theme that's explored in episode 6 is the importance of friendship. Even though the party members are all struggling to figure out who they are and what their purpose is, they continue to support each other through thick and thin. They be there for each other when they need it the most, and they never give up on each other. I love the message that this sends because it shows that even when we're struggling ourselves, we should never forget the importance of our friendships. Our friends are our support system, and they're always there for us when we need them. Finally, let us talk about the amazing fight choreography in episode 6. The fights in this episode are intense and well choreographed, and they really keep you on the edge of your seat. The way the fights are filmed and edited is really impressive, and it makes the fights feel like they re-happening in real time. I especially loved the fight between Landa and her opponent in the final match. Despite her weakened state, Landa manages to hold her own, and she uses her intelligence and wit to outsmart her opponent. It is a really inspiring moment because it shows that we should never underestimate ourselves and that we can achieve anything if we set our minds to it. So those are the main points I want to discuss for this episode. Overall, I thought it was a great installment in the series, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I hope you enjoyed my analysis. If you did, please hit that like button and leave me a comment down below telling me what you thought of the episode and what you thought of my analysis.